friends, today we are going to be reading a book by Peter H. Reynolds called The Word Collector. Show me if you have ever read this book before.
Nope.
This is one of my favorite books, and one of the teachers in the other hallway, Mrs. Rhodes, she had this book, and I read it, and I said, oh my goodness, I have to read this with my students. It's such a good book. So when I found it, I bought it so we could read it together. So it is from the same author that writes The Dot, if you have ever seen that book, and The Happy Dreamer, if you have ever seen that book.
And I also.
So we're going to read this together. The Word Collector. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps, some collect coins, others collect rocks, some collect art, some collect bugs, others collect baseball cards, some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect?
I collect
We really need to work on talking while Miss Coleman is reading. If I'm turning the pages, that doesn't mean your voice is on. Girls, you need to separate. Scoot over. Somebody come up here. Jerome collected words, like wonder. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. The word in red is Peru. He collected words he saw. Certain words jumped out at him. It says Willow Tea Shop, and he wrote down Willow. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the pages. He's reading The Wizard of Oz, and he wrote down the word emerald.
Those are some hard words.
Some are hard.
Short and sweet words like spark, bloom, drift, dream. Two-syllable treats like treasure, motif, whisper, candid, hover, glimmer. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Guacamole, kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony, geometry.
What's a geometry?
Geometry is the study of shapes.
I feel like this is a big word.
Hassan. It sounds like it rhymes. There were words. My friend, one more time, you're going to head back to your seat. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say, like aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning, like molasses, and torrential, and smudge, and bellow, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's too many.
My friend, head on back to your seat for me, please. Thank you. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Oh my goodness, look how many words he has
Wow.
all over there. Jerome's collection grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them. Oh no. He has so many categories. He has Italian, animals, friendly, colors, funny, whispery, favorite, action, mysterious, motion, flowers, French, numbers, sad, Spanish, weather, favorite, poetic, animal, dreamy, scientific, cosmic, sports, serious, funny, mysterious. My goodness. There's so many different kinds of words. Sit up. Jerome slipped, and his words went flying everywhere. Oh no. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collection had become jumbled. What does jumbled mean? Christian, thanks for raising your hand.
I think it means like unorganized.
Unorganized or kind of like all together. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Madison, honey, put it in your backpack and come back to the carpet. It's not what we're doing right now. Put it in, come back. Thank you. Jerome began stringing words together. Whisper, symphony, electric piece. Words he had not imagined being side by side, like savor, dreams, cascading, stars.
I see someone on the floor.
Christian, find a seat and stay there. Scoot up.
I see someone.
Scoot up.
I see clover. I see more on the floor.
His hair looks like
You see what? More on the floor. We have onward, realm, clover, slide. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Christian?
his hair kind of looks like, you know that thing on the chicken like kind of nose? It kind of looks like that.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe that was his inspiration. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. Like, I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. And you matter. Those are pretty easy words to say, right?
Yeah.
But they're sometimes the most powerful. My friends, you need to sit up, and I'm not going to ask us one more time. I'm just going to stop reading. We need to sit like second graders. I should not have to remind you 4 or 5 times during a read aloud to sit where you are, to crisscross, to put your eyes on the teacher, to stay on the carpet. This is not kindergarten, my friends. This is second grade. You need to sit crisscross. Your eyes are on me. It's not for very long. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Oh my goodness, there's so many words up here. Brilliance, molecule, waterfall, hugs, love, spice, bungalow, harmony, onomatopoeia. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon picked with his word collection.
That's
a lot. Man, that must be heavy. And steep.
He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind.
But why?
Oh, that's nice.
He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Why do you think that made him feel happy? Alyssa? Very happy. Why do you think it made him feel very happy? To see everybody collecting the words that took him so long to collect? Zaya?
Because he wants to share with people.
Oh, how do you think he wants to share his words? How do you think? Madison?
So other people can feel happy too.
Oh, so maybe they can bring other people happiness and joy too? Maybe. Says, reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. What do you think? What do you think that you can do with your own words that you collect? What do you think you can do with your own words? Not really like words that you really collect like he does. Like, I don't know if any of us have scrapbooks at home of words that we collect. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But remember how we said that, like, we have hundreds and hundreds of words in our brain that we know? What do you think we could do with those words, Hassan?
If you have so much and you can own them, you just let them go if you're holding them.
But, like, do you think that really you're just letting them go? Like, why? He had a purpose, right, for why he let his words go. What did he use his words for? What did he use the words for? Did he just put them in the scrapbook and say, like, oh, I'm never going to see these words or do anything with these words? What happened when they all got jumbled? What happened when they got jumbled, Riley? Remember what it said he made with his words? So his words got all jumbled, right? Eyes up here, friends. And then he started to notice something, right? He started to put the words together. And then it said he used them to write what? Riley? Poems. And he used his poems to write what, Harley? Songs. Have you ever heard a song that has just made you so happy? Yeah. Have you? Yeah. Like every day. Every day I hear a song when I listen to music. I love listening to music in the car. That makes me feel happy. And those are words that an artist put together to bring somebody joy. Have you ever read something? Right now we're writing our opinion pieces. So we're writing all about our thoughts and our feelings of how we think about, how we feel about something. Do you think that you can use your words to make somebody feel a certain way? Yeah, to make people joyful. Virtual friends, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.